Yun? Urian? That's a fun one. Chat's on screen. Ooh, bro got bonked. These two are in like a super off for who has the more busted shit. Am I right? I never liked the forward activate that much. That's a lie. I do like it. I don't like it mid-range like that so much. If you're just waiting for a knockdown, that's too long. You can't just wait for a good moment to activate as Yun. Activating a neutral is what makes Kene so stupid. Hi. I'm here for you. Or maybe you're just lucky. No strong staying short is a real link. Ooh, okay, okay, he got it. No super cancel there. Probably would have been good. You know, that super cancel is good too. Kind of a bad mirror. It's not horrible. Okay, nice and safe. You know, at the end of the day, that was about the best possible outcome for Urian. Still losable though. Yun is a good character, but he's not a good comeback character. Well, he's not horrible. Oh, that was a failed parry on it. What the fuck is that? Failed parry on a dive kick. Ooh, that was a tricky. I think that was a real cross up. He ended up on the other side of him. This is doable for the Yun. Like, I hate to give credit where credit's due. Oh, that was nice too. I hate to give credit to Yun players, but that was a really nice comeback. Urian has a lot of health too. Yun's damage is pretty low. Unless he's getting car palms on you. That's like the only time his damage isn't low. It's not like abysmal damage. It's higher than 12. Honestly, it's higher than Yang. Oh, he might be able to whiff punish that. Holy shit, he actually did whiff punish it. Towards Fierce, I was picturing like a shoulder or something. Like a dash punch. Towards Fierce was the right play, but he didn't believe. He had a juggle. Wow, that was nice. You get a juggle here. Yeah. Second hit only of up kick, you get a juggle into another up kick. What he did was actually, I think, low strong up kick, which is even more hyper optimal. That was nice. Goofy normal whiff. Nice conversion though. Get a lot of meter back. Now he's like 1 TC away from activation, or so I thought. Yeah, what do you do here, Neko? You're cooked. You're cooked. You're so cooked. There's no way out of that. The best prayer was going for a parry on Gene, which is already a crapshoot, and then probably praying that Yun oversteps. Like get like one parry on Yun Gene normals, and then just hope, and then you switch to blocking and hope that he goes for like some kind of like uppercut or shoulder or something, overextension. Shoulder's not even an overextension. Dash punch would be. I think he could have acted there, Urian. Maybe jab. Problem is jab doesn't go into anything. I think Urian's only combo from like a light normal is like EX tackle, or maybe headbutt. It's a bit limited. Headbutt doesn't even hit Yun. Ugh. Ugh. I feel like a fool whenever I eat neutral jump hard punch from Yun. Some normals just make you feel really dumb, you know? You know, as mirrors go, that's not bad. Oh, he actually got a ton of damage out of it, because the Yun was so greedy. And the Yun's out of meter. Oh, and he's cooked. He's dead. You're not coming back from this. Ooh, that was a really well placed crouch leg kick. Okay, this is doable. Oh yeah, EX mirror. So it's a very intelligent play. If he hadn't committed then, Yun might have been able to shoulder under it. Just get repeated medium shoulders or something and just get pressure. Medium shoulder is safe unless parried in Gene, I think. Wow. Dudley players really are something. It feels like Dudley's a really good character if you want to be aggressive. I never feel as rushed down as when I'm fighting a Dudley. I guess 12 rushes me down. Like, Hugo's trying to approach you, but he's not exactly quick about it. You don't feel like you're being rushed down. Dudley's on you. He's like a wasp. That was nice. Dudley can't duck that. Ooh, that was nice. And the unblockable. He has kills. Beautiful. Crouch, Fierce, EX, headbutt, 2 hits, tackle. That combo's not hard. Quite rewarding. Got him? Got him. That's like max range, I feel. Urian recovers so fast from his whiffed headbutt. Ooh, he might have caught him there. At least not so good at punishing that kind of thing. He could have raw supered, obviously. Beautiful. I poured myself a cup of juice, and I am thirsty. That juice is not looking so tall. I wish it was. Wish I poured myself 2 cups. Oh, it's been me. I do that. Get hit midair and then land into the reset, parry the last 2 hits. Sometimes you just gotta go low repeatedly. Oh, that was about as optimal as it could have gotten for Urian. It's like Dudley was trying to eat everything. And then you gotta block your way out of that twice. It's not easy. Urian has like 3 unreactable lows and 2 semi-reactable overheads. And 3 semi-unreactable overheads. Towards medium punch and roundhouse are both pretty reactable. Universal overhead's not so much. Depends on spacing and timing and whatnot. Universal overhead's quite hard to react to. It's reactable. Pacto was very important there. He might have been at a spacing there where knee drop would have crossed up. But I think the cross up on the twins is not easy. It's very precise. Ooh, look at that. Into the dash punch. Sometimes you can combo out of the dash punch as Yan during Gene, but often not. You've got to get like a delayed one. It's got to be spaced. Oh, down roundhouse. I think he could have walked in more and gotten down fierce there, maybe. 3SO, is that going on right now? Oh, we're watching the replays of it. Because it's over, right? Isn't it over? Hey, Boa. Oh, that was nice. EX dash punch I rarely see. That's a funny one. I think it's safe. Young players don't like using meter if they can help it. When I see an EX move from Yan, it's almost invariably EX up kick or EX shoulder. It's funny seeing EX dash punch. I haven't thought about that move in a minute. Nice. Oh, the parry. Oh, but I think he wanted super. He got the machine gun blow. Not very great. That was a really good way to challenge the Gene, though. I'd be very timid here if it was me. I think he can I was gonna say he could have survived the Gene if he like blocked his way out and got command grabbed or whatever. Oh, that was nice. Good old Fierce. Oh, that was an interesting throw whiff. Nice. Oh, he I think he could just die here. Oh, that was a bad light machine gun blow. The full combo into the super was going to be either death or near death. Young health. Hard to punish that. I mean, he obviously could have done like low forward there, but I think he expected to block at least one hit of the super. Dudley Super 1, Super 3 can be kind of tricky. Because it's actually got different ranges based on which punch button Dudley does. Which can make punishing it kind of obnoxious. Wow. The dizzy. I watched only the casuals from the beginning of 3S Open. I didn't watch anything else. I saw the list of players that were there and it was quite impressive. But I only looked at the day 0. I just haven't rolled around to it yet. It probably was pretty local to me. I probably could have gone. No one in the 3S scene likes me. Ooh. I was watching a pretty good online Yang just recently. a-cho or whatever his name is. Very strong player. And I noticed casually that he like dropped a, ooh, nice. He dropped the X-Rekka a couple times during this set that I was watching. And he dropped it in such a way that he got, he got EX-Rekka into like another EX-Rekka. Like his inputs were kind of sloppy. EX-Upper. And it made me wonder like why he wasn't using regular Rekka inputs for later hits of EX-Rekka. Ooh, look at that. Yang players always be dropping EX-Rekka. Honestly, every now and then I play Yang casually. Wow, that was nice. And it is easy to drop. That seems very simple, but the EX-Rekka hits are actually pretty quick. Nice combo. Ooh, the side swap. He could probably whiff punish that. Oh, he tried. With the low forward. I was thinking a shoulder. I don't know if a shoulder would have worked. I think if Dudley attacked on the way down after that air parry, he probably wouldn't have even been punishing. That jump right off obviously could have led to like a super, but he didn't react. Cherry tap. That was nice. Kind of scary going for the on-block shoulders in Gene. That could get you lit up. You really want to commit to nothing when you're in Gene. Just normals. The throw, he threw him out of Super 3. Brutal. Probably a pre-freeze throw. It's pretty funny. Oh, oh, oh. If he activated there, he probably would have almost won on the spot. Oh, that could have been a confirm. Oh, he doesn't have meter. Never mind. No confirms here. Oh, oh, oh. Eating shoulders. If it's not light shoulder, you can parry it on reaction, but I think most people don't really look for that. I usually get it. But Yun's like shouldering versus Oro, because shoulder interacts favorably with Oro's pokes. So like shoulder and neutral is a thing Yuns often do. Ooh. Shoulder and neutral versus Urien, huh? But you can pick up here. Yeah. Kind of a regular starter, but it's not a bad one. It scales a lot. But it does work. Nice. Whiff punish with roundhouse. Yo. Could he have gotten a light shoulder there, I wonder? This can kill. Beautiful. That's not a punish. Fuck off. Was it really? That's a time where you probably wouldn't dash punch unless it was going to be a punish, right? Oh, pick up. Yun's so bullshit. Okay, fell out. Urien had something there, but I don't know why. He didn't have launcher. That's an annoying thing about Urien. If he can't get launcher and he can't get a charge move, he doesn't actually have a lot of things to land. He gets like a poke. Oro has that same issue. Where if you don't get launcher, you don't really get anything. That was great. It's a good knee drop. Oh, the jab was good too. Oh, I wonder if back throw is possible there if he would be too far away. He's kind of too far away from the corner anyway. Punishing with back throw is a surprisingly good option with Urian because of, you know, putting the opponent in the corner or whatever. Positioning is actually a factor for Urian. It's not a huge deal for most of the cast in this game. Regular mirror. Oh, oh, oh. He landed into it fully. The taunt. I forget what Urian's taunt does. Raises his damage on his next hit or something. The taunt for Urian only activates if the taunt itself doesn't hit, which is kind of funny. If you get like the little shockwave and knock the opponent over, the taunt doesn't activate. Urian like wins to a poke here, so this is very winnable for either player. I would say Yun's probably a little better off, even though Urian's got more health. Yun's neutral's a little bit better. Urian has no meter. Ooh, that was a huge overextension. Was he trying to catch like a red parry or something? Trying to catch reversal buttons? Who knows? It was like a late cancel for what it's worth. Oh, I hate when I eat Dudley jump button into towards Roundhouse. Nice, nice, nice. That's a ton of damage. Yeah, he went for a Dizzy Optimal. Dizzy's probably not going to be effective though. Dudley often kills you before he dizzies you because his damage is actually pretty good on his attacks that inflict high dizzy. Dudley's damage is pretty good in general. It's definitely upper end. He's going to destroy the mirror, I think. No, he bounces off it. False alarm. Well, either way, it went through. Most of Dudley's super damage is, well, exactly half of Dudley's super damage is in the first hit. So if you can land the first hit, you get a pretty good reward. You guys might not know this, but the Pokemon Pocket B set comes out tomorrow. And most of the cards have been leaked. It's been quite exciting. Pokemon Pocket spoilers for B set. There is an EX Hitmonchan. Nice. I'm sure at least one person asked for that. It's a pretty funny card, too. There's also EX Jolteon. And a new Eevee. It's quite a good Eevee, too. Nice. That was a punish. He had to stand strong ducking super there if he wanted it. But he didn't want it? Just in reaction time or something? Wow. Is that a failed super? Is that supposed to be an uppercut? Yeah, Dudley is pretty cooked here. I feel like there were a couple other EXs I saw. EX for Ninja was leaked. There's 3 packs, so there should be 15 total EXs. I'm a bit pleased to see a lot of the EXs because I was kind of worried that they would try and make an ass ton of Megas. But as of right now, there's only a few. 3? Maybe 3. Wow, that looked unsafe. I wonder if he could have back throw punished it. Neutral throw. Don't love that. I think Urian could have headbutted over Yun. What is going on with this game? What are we doing? Do we have another, like, pro versus beginner? And the beginner's just hitting buttons or something? The Yun is not playing in a way that I call super sensible. And it looks like the Urian is just going for silly stuff. I get the impression that the Urian knows what he's doing, but is not trying very hard. A desync. Real. Desyncs do look like this. I need someone to compile all the leaked cards so I can do like a review on them. There was like a card recently where I looked at it after not having noticed. I like noticed something about a card I didn't notice before. It was Weavile. Regular Weavile. Oh, the EX mirror. Regular Weavile has 0 retreat cost. The 50 damage for 1 energy one. What are we doing here? Playing Leapfrog. It really is astonishing how low the damage is on lights in third strike. Careful, Urian. The next down light kick is going to kill you. Sure enough. Should I even watch this set? That was cute. We saw stuff like that last time. Very similar, actually. I don't anticipate anything cool happening in this set. Ooh, nice pickup. Aw, he dropped the last tackle. The way that Leon is playing makes parries very difficult against him, I feel. Because he's not making any kind of good decision. I feel like the better someone plays, the more you can predict what they're trying to do. It's really hard to get parries against a beginner because they could just do anything. But against an intermediate player, it's quite easy. Kind of paradoxical. Holy shit, they're doing something with the advanced ticket in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Whoa. I'm looking at the leaked cards, and there's a new baby. Jingling. That has something not too different from Itchy Pollen. It's fucking over. No, it's not gonna be as broken. It's not even gonna be close. It says can't play item cards. Oof. Item cards are not as broken in Pocket as they are in Tabletop. I mean, they're still really good, but you can easily play a game without using items. Like, unless you're really dependent on rare candy. And all the things that evolve with rare candy can just kill a Chingling. Ah, damn, someone made a complete card list. Shit. Alright, I gotta do my review video today. Huh. Well, that's quite fun. Good number of cards. What are our EXs? Mega Pinsir. Whimsicott. That's a funny one. I'm a big Whimsicott stan. Rapidash, okay. Mega Blaziken. Gyarados, or rather Mega Gyarados. Mega Greninja. So far we had two for every type. Jolteon, Mega Ampharos, Mega Altaria, Indeedee. So like one Mega and one regular for every type. Hitmonchan. I only see Hitmonchan for fighting. Mega Absol, Dragalge, Melmetal, Tauros. And that looks like it. I think there's a Mega Pidgeot as well. That's like a what do you call it? Promo. I missed that entire last round because I was looking at like little icons of all the new cards. I didn't bother to read any of them though. That looked safe. Might have even been plus. It looked plus. Oh, he dropped it. Jan's combos are really unsafe to drop. He actually could have died for that drop. He died anyway though. I don't actually know what Yun's damage optimal stuff is. Like damage optimal Meteor's combo, I don't have a clue. Is it just TC and top kick or something? So like stand close strong, stand short, something or other? Something with close medium kick? I don't know. If your goal as a Yun player is just to punish block dash punch as hard as possible, what do? Do you have a drug? Oh, he was. That was probably a punish, that dive kick. Okay, this is pretty bad for the red Yun. Oof. He had it there. I think he had to punish with something that wasn't TC. He tried to walk in and get TC, but he had to walk too much, so he wasn't in time. If he did something just making the opponent land into it, like a low shorter dash punch or something like that, he might have been able to get it punished in time. You got the link. Didn't commit. I understand. That was crouching hit, so you have even more time to get the link. The link there is something that every young... Oh, what the... Wake up forward dash. Oh, the midair hit. That's a thing. Jesus. An eccentric play by the white Yun. Is this that guy? Is this the guy who doesn't know what he's doing? Smashing. It's giving... It's giving mashing. Wow. That did a grip. That did a grip too. Yun's health is that low? The new Charizard card's coming out soon. You mean in Pocket? Do you mean in Tabletop? I don't think Pocket has new Charizard, does it? Bunny Hitbox. That looked like something out of SF3. Oh, Dash Punch one on the spot there. Close medium kick, super jump, cancel, super. Tori's face looks so janky in Gene. And it's like one of Yun's most used normals. Ugh. After two low shorts, Yang doesn't even have an ender unless he has EX. Goofy ass character. That dizzy bar. He unfortunately missed out on the EX on the. I checked on the command grab. If he had it, he would have gotten the dizzy. He ended up with a lot more meter though by not getting it. Rarely do Yang players do the third Rekka on block. Typically they do the first two and then stop. And I saw a replay recently where the opponent did like a OS parry against a possible third Rekka, but then just held forward and walked in and grabbed Yang. It wasn't a punish for second Rekka, but it was a mix-up. And I was like, damn, I should do that. I usually just kind of let Yang hang. Nah, that doesn't look good. Yang wasn't there in time to punish though. It was difficult. You probably have to do like dash into dash punch or something like that. Good old towards fierce. I was all eager to like stream. And now that the cards have been leaked, I want to just review the cards. That was a throw attack by the Yun, but the Yang did a command grab from outside throw range. So Yun's throw whiffed. Then he got command grabbed. Nice and meaty. Didn't matter. It was kind of a bad dive kick, but he just immediately used it to jump again. The dive kick meta is really funny in this game. For how like celebrated dive kicks are for being busted, and this being one of the premier broken dive kick games, the dive kicks are surprisingly not actually that broken. There's a lot of counterplay to the min engine, but the players are great at using them. There's a good amount of depth to them. Stuff like a not so great dive kick being used to cover a jump is very enlightened. As an Aura player, anecdotally, I don't feel very terrified of dive kick, although it can be used well against me. I feel like more often it's used badly against me, you know? Like, I know more times twins have hung themselves against me using dive kicks than they have, like, opened me up. It's because Aura gets quite a huge return out of pairing a dive kick into close strong. But of course, there's a lot of, you know, counterplay to that. Any character can parry a dive kick coming in. Aura's returns are quite high. He went for it. That's difficult. That's honestly a very hard combo. The difficulty depends on how far you have to run to. In which clap you use, and his looked like the light clap. I think EX Lariat works after all of them, but the difficulty changes depending on which one it is. I don't know if the twin's height in any way affects EX Lariat. It probably doesn't, but I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Hey. He went for the Q juggle. Does that work on Hugo too? I didn't know that. EX Rekka full connect into another EX Rekka. You can do that versus Q. I didn't know about it versus Hugo, but I could buy that it's a thing. I might have seen it before and just forgot. Yang players don't really go for that much. It's not super rewarding. Nice. Just low parry, mash 720. Beautiful. I don't think Hugo wins this, but I do think it's a pretty annoying matchup for Yang. ball. Because Hugo's damage is so much higher than Yang's. He can get it very easily if he just finds the right parry. This Sean is killing it. Oh, he can punish that, but yeah, it's pretty limited. It's like SA3 or EX Lariat. Oh, you can hit that, but you can't throw it. It's very tempting to throw when you see the roll, but it's actually just the wrong option. You can just low short it. Hugo doesn't get great returns off a low short though. Most people rarely fight Sean, and thus aren't really ready for a lot of the weird stuff he can do. EX Lariat probably, yeah, would have worked there. He did regular Lariat, which unfortunately did not work. Tackle is quite obnoxious. I think I oversold how good it is. Or I undersold how good it is, rather. In my bad balance video for Sean. I was too hard on Sean. I made him sound worse than he is. He is bad. He's the worst character in this game. But, there's a little bit of legitimacy to a few of his moves. I was too hard on wheel kick, and I was too hard on roll, and I was maybe too hard on tackle. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. That was really smart. I was not too hard on EX uppercut. That move sucks. That was kind of too early a hard kick. I think he could have got owned there if Hugo released. There's like a window where you can punish Hugo for SA3, and it looked like Sean was too early. Yeah. Reversal something. It really looked like Sean was winning in neutral there, but Hugo just kind of killed him. Sean overextended. Too much random shit. Remy. Everyone's favorite. Isn't it funny that Hugo has significantly more meter than Remy, despite not having landed anything? Alright. That was quite a nice punish. Remy's anti-air mix-up is actually quite decent. He's got a lot of different viable anti-airs, which means you really need to make a read on what he's going to do. Even early flash kick versus late flash kick is a guess. But he also has shit like that, or far strong, or crutch fierce. Repeated jabs, parry into any of that. Cold blue kick at various timings. Raw SA2. Oh, he might get snatched. Nope. I thought the extended hurt box or something might get grabbed. Me seeing a ghost, I don't know. Yeah. I understand that. Hugo probably parried twice on the initial wave. And then that might have put him in parry lock for the second wave. That's that annoying thing where the number of parries you have to do is based on your distance from Remy. And his timing. If you do it a gazillion times at various timings, you'll be able to recognize them, but most people are just not in the scenario where they're parrying that regularly. Remy doesn't even get that much damage out of it, though. Mid-air connect Super 2 kind of loses a lot of power. That's another instance of a standing move into a flash kick. He's done that already. I did that too. Ooh. Shoot, that backbreaker got owned by a jump normal. That looked like dash in parry, parry, parry. Oh, it's SA1 Hugo. It looked like he got parried during the freeze there. And then he ate the super. Remy's out of meter though. This is winnable for the Hugo. Yeah, he didn't get it. Remy was too random in a good way. Remy didn't really give him any super great parry opportunity. Pungus Twitch. I did not. That's funny. SA1 Hugo again. I'm not gonna act like SA1 Hugo is bad in this matchup. You kind of live or die on that SA1 though. SA3 can be used to punish fireballs. Clap? Nope. You might need to parry to get a good clap combo. I don't know. Oh. Not a great punish, but probably about as good as Hugo can reasonably get in a quick moment. For SA1, Hugo is quite a normal punish. Oh, that was tricky. Delayed low. The pushback on that would have been pretty good too. No, I don't want to look at some kind of pocket thing. The new expansion drops in like 24 hours. It's not already out in Japan or anything. I don't think. Maybe it is. Oh, snatched. That was probably a safe universal already, even with the parry. Oh, he's cooked. You cannot let Hugo in even once. Real. Oof. It's kind of a weak jumping combo. But Hugo can't do, like, jump in normal, ground normal, special move. That's not a thing for him. Unless the special move is EX Lariat. Hugo is a very weird character because of his unusual combo routes. Due to not having a special cancelable medium. And due to not having a special move to go into in the first place. Nice. Absolutely all of his special moves are combo friendly with the tiny exception of EX Lariat. I remember Hugo and Cross Tekken having exactly one combo that everyone did all the time forever. He had a cancelable low strong in that game, and I think it comboed into light clap. So we had like this pretty dank combo of like low strong, light clap, low strong, light lariat, and then you could juggle out of light lariat. It's like stand short or something into shoot down backbreaker. Maybe it's another low strong, I don't remember. It's quite a dank looking combo though. But everyone could juggle in Cross Tekken. So when they added him to Ultra, they kind of took that away. One really funny thing about Hugo is that his level, his super in Cross Tekken is a hit. And they used the same animation for his Ultra 1, but his Ultra 1 is a throw. So during the location tests of SF4, people weren't trying to avoid a throw. And they would just down back when they saw like the Ultra, with not realizing they were already snatched. Oh yeah, this is Sei Enbu. Sei A Enbu. It probably means like Phantom Dance or something. Or maybe that's what Genei-jin means. Enbu is like a kind of dance, I think. I don't know about Sei. Oof. I think it's quite fun seeing Sei Enbu being used well. Yang can actually use it in like any matchup, but people only typically use it either not at all or in the big bodies. Ah, Genei is where the Phantom is. the N of Enbu is the N like yen, like the currency. It's the only kanji I know. I think I've seen the Bu from Enbu. And I think it has something to do with dancing, but I don't remember what. Japanese is a hard language. Mostly because like a third of it is just taken from Chinese. And Chinese is an even harder language. Phantom Array, sure, I believe it. Pretty sick name, actually. I remember that Phantom was in there somewhere, but I didn't realize it was Yun. I don't know the names of any of the moves in this game. Aura's moves? What do they mean? Who knows? It's mystery. Kishin Riki? The Riki is power. The Shin might be like God or something. I need to see the kanji. Let me look at the kanji real quick. Kishin Riki. Yeah, the kanji is... It's like devil, god, power or something. I think. Here it says fierce deity power on the wiki. The frickin' Yagyo-dama is funny. It's like nighttime stroll orb or some nonsense. The Dama is definitely orb. And I think it has nighttime in there too. Knight's Traveling Soul. Yeah, it's like the Yoru and then the Ikimasu, the Iki. And then the orb. The soul. Not actually orb. Tengu Stone is nice and easy. Tengu Ishi. The stone is stone. Tengu is an animal. It's not a real animal, it's like a fictional animal. Little mythical Japanese creature. With a funny nose and wings. Mythical Japanese animals are pretty cool. Want to know a mythical Japanese creature I heard about just recently? It's pretty cool. It's called the Umibozu. You guys might know about it from various animes. It's basically like a huge like head and shoulders that stick out of the ocean with like giant eyes. Umibozu. I think. Nice. I love super jump cancel combos. Anime games have a lot of super jump cancels. And BlazBlue, like over half the cast, had like good super jump cancel combos. Off and off of like towards A kind of thing. There were a lot of characters who were doing like some combo into like a jump into some air normals into another jump into some air normals. And sometimes I use super jump versions of that. Nice. Good old anti-air, like heavy electricity or whatever it was. Yeah, for real. Oh, this is bad. EX record probably stuns. And there it was. I think Close Strong does more damage there, but maybe he wanted the extra meter build or some nonsense. Close Fierce might have a bigger effective range or something too. Might be easier, I don't know. That Dizzy Bar is looking threatening. Oh, if he did neutral jump, he won. Neutral jump hard punch or something. Yo, optimal? Didn't matter there. It's optimal to drop your combo when about to kill someone with an EX move, to then kill them with a non-EX move, to get extra meter. You dizzy them with the EX Rekka, but then you want to kill them from as high as HP as possible. Nice, first and only though. Oh, it was the deep hit, but he didn't have super yet. They'll be going into round 2 with no meter, but what a dominant round it was. It's another deep hit, but once again Dudley had no meter. Oftentimes if Dudleys don't have the EX, they do the TC, but this guy's not. Nice. Dudley Super will just straight up kill here. It's quite threatening. Any confirm could just end Yang in a heartbeat. Yeah, Yang gets his cat if he gets 3 wins, and he starts getting it every win after that. It's like a mechanic unique to Yang. No other character has any kind of acknowledgement of like streaks. This game is full of shit like that. Where like there'll be like a mechanic that's only used by a single character. Yan has no cat now. Nice. It was okay. I gotta make an addendum video. I already know what's gonna be on it. There were like a couple things that I should have brought up that I didn't. It'd be pretty short. It'd probably just be like less than 10 minutes. But it's just like, here's some things that I thought about that I wasn't really thinking about when I made the video. I'll read you guys the little list just in case you want to know what's going to be in it. I'm going to make it in the next few days. I wrote it down somewhere. I never mentioned DX Dive on Jump Back. A lot of people pointed out that I didn't bring that up. I thought about it and I just forgot to include it in the final script. It's not crazy useful, but it's good to be aware that it exists both when using T-Hawk and when fighting T-Hawk. Sometimes you can use it to avoid landing on a fireball or something, or even to punish a fireball. But it's mostly kind of a gimmick. It's like, you know, a lot of people see TL jump away and use that as an excuse to approach and then run into a dive. I didn't mention whiff dive into SPD, but that is a real thing he did. You can option select against it, but it was, if you weren't ready for it, if you didn't know the matchup super well, it would light you up. Because you're really incentivized to block the dive, because it is unsafe on block. But if T-Hawk landed in front of you like a fucking twin, he could just SPD you. But there was recovery on a whiff dive, so you could get whiff punished for it. And the person on the ground could option select. They could like block the timing of a would-be dive and then push a button, and if it was a dive that they blocked, they were safe, and if the dive wasn't blocked, they got whiff punished. Die failing to bounce off people, I wanted to mention. I tried to actually include that in the video and I just failed. But I didn't even include, I didn't even bring it up. But like, if you hit on like the last frame before you land, you won't bounce off the opponent. You'll just land next to them and the dive will be plus. It's very surprising when it happens, but it's quite rare. And it's very, like, Teok's not in good control of it because the opponent can just move to upset it. I didn't bring up Teok's weakness to focus. That's actually a pretty big thing. His Spire was very focus weak, and his pokes were very focus weak. So, and his EX armor break was not very. I mean, his armor break was not very good because it was on like Condor Spire. I mean, on Condor Dive. So he was really vulnerable to like focus attack compared to most of the cast. There were some other things I could have mentioned about Thrust Peak. A lot of people talked about it actually being a good anti-air, which it kind of wasn't. But I feel like I should have gone into depth about like the anti-air situation with Thrust Peak. And then I also went the entire video without talking about the Hawk Blanca matchup, even though it was really notorious for being the worst matchup in the game. Like, it was really notoriously the worst matchup, so it's unreal that I didn't bring it up. Basically, Blanca's Blanca Ball, and I think to some degree is Up Ball, were like safe against T-Hawk because T-Hawk's punishing power is that bad. I didn't mention that much. I like kind of mentioned it idly when I was showing the footage of T-Hawk player. But like T-Hawk's ability to punish like attacks is abysmal. It's really bad. It's like the worst in the game. Ooh. And so when you have something that like you can barely punish, depending on your punishing power, like a Blanca Ball, like T-Hawk's best answer to a Blanca Ball is jabbing it on the way in. And that's abysmal. You like take as much damage blocking a Blanca Ball as you get from jabbing it. And if the Blanca Ball counter hits your jab, you eat the damage of a Blanca Ball. And Blanca just bounces off you and ends up super far away. They made it better in the later versions when they made Blanca Ball more unsafe on block. But like in Super Era, it was horrible. Was he dead on the first hit? Yeah, it was over. That's a one frame red parry. Really difficult. It might also just be impossible if you're not holding back. Or if you are holding back during the freeze. I don't know. Corkscrew blow. I went on an 8-mile walk today. I'm not sore, but like, glad to be back. I'm still a little thirsty. I was like, I hope I can make it to the Japanese market before they close. And I budgeted myself an hour and a half to do 4 miles to get there. And I barely made it. I actually took like an hour and 50 minutes. And I got there right before it was like an hour and 40 minutes, and I got there right before they closed. I got there 10 minutes before they closed. If I showed up like 4 minutes before they closed, I would have not even wanted to walk in through the door. But because I was 10 minutes before they closed, I was like, I've got time. I know what I want. I just grabbed everything real quick. And I was. It's one of those Japanese markets where they have like a microwave in a leading area. And I asked politely if I could use the microwave, and the guy let me. And that was very nice of him because it was like 5 minutes from closing and they'd already locked the back door and they were letting people out individually. But the thing I bought needed to be cooked for 3 minutes, 3.5. So I didn't actually get out of the room until, out of the store until it was like actually closing. Is that a punish? Looked like a punish. He missed the first hit, unfortunately. This is where all the power is. Towards medium punch. Rarely seen Dudley normal. It's pretty decent. Yeah, it really was. I literally left within the final minute of the store being open. I forgot to buy a drink, and I would have liked to have one. I usually get the a-cho bold green tea. Bold unsweetened green tea. Do you guys know that one? Anyone else here get that? a-cho bold unsweetened green tea. Google it. You like the sweetened? Get out of here. I want my green tea to be very bitter. Japanese coffee, yes I do. I'm actually a huge coffee enjoyer. I have never encountered a coffee I did not like. I'm the kind of person where I like the coffee black, but I also like the rainbow fart coffee. I simply like it all. Nice. Wake up super is a real thing you can do in this matchup. I mean, it's a real thing you can do in any matchup, but you know, these meaty mix-up is so good. You might as well just YOLO. I'm gonna Google search rainbow fart coffee and see what I get. It's supposed to be the unicorn fart coffee, isn't it? Let me try that again. Well, I'm getting a lot of mugs. No recipes. I've got a vivid memory of working at Home Depot and a family coming in like an hour before closing on Christmas Eve, trying to buy a artificial Christmas tree, and we were like completely sold out of them. And I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, these guys' Christmas is ruined. But also, what the hell are you doing buying an artificial Christmas tree at like Christmas Eve, 1 hour before Home Depot closing? We closed early. I forget the hour, but it was like 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve we closed. No one was trying to stay late on Christmas Eve. It was kind of a fun shift to work because you're out of there so early. Home Depot is open every day of the year except Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. 363. I work at a hospital these days, and that's literally always open. So there's 3 teams, and each team at my hospital, each team works like some holidays. So you know at the start of the year like which holidays you're going to be working. Like some people get Thanksgiving Day, some people get Christmas Day, some people get like New Year's Day, stuff like that. You get paid for working a holiday even if you're not there. So you're making like double pay if you are there. Oof. The TC, the light kick TC. It's my favorite TC in the game. It's just funny looking. It's cool. It's a cool TC. Oh, he tried to command grab. I'm now reading the several well done filet mignon story. How long does it take to cook one of those? It's got to be a long time. I don't love steak. I don't even particularly like steak. But when I get steak, I typically get it medium well. I think the less someone likes steak, the more likely they're gonna like it overcooked. I don't terribly like steak, and I like longer cooked steak. I never buy beef to cook myself. Whenever I do home cooking, I do chicken. I quite like cooking chicken though. I'm pretty good at it, I think. Whenever my friends have chicken I make, they're like, damn, this is nice. My rub is real simple. It's salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and smoked paprika. I personally, when I'm cooking it for myself, I like to give it a little extra. I like to char it just a bit. I like a little bit of overcooked chicken. A little bit of a crunch. Probably giving myself cancer. But it's very nice, very tasty. I usually just do breast. Every now and then I'll do like thigh. Breast is my favorite though. Aw. Wow. Dead Strike is such a beautiful game when it's being played well. Oh, I went for the red. Daring. It's not a super risky red, but it could get you killed to attempt. Nice. This is winnable for Necro now. His slight spin hook. Because it was unconfirmed. Oh. That's good. It's not death, it's not dizzy. Electricity? Yeah. I understand it from both players. That was a brave wake up parry. The wake up have to go forward punch for the frame 1 airborne. I saw that, Necro. That's a good reply to Rose. Uh-oh. I think he was in parry lock, and then Dudley delayed his attack to get him in parry lock. Ironically, he could have parried down on that towards jab, because I think that's parryable low. And you can be parry lock in one direction while still being able to parry in the other direction. Weird as it is to say. The parry lock for both parries is separate. So you can be parry lock for forward, but still be able to parry down, or be in parry lock for down and still be able to parry forward. So with precise timing of like neutral down, neutral forward, neutral down, neutral forward, it's actually possible to never be hittable, I think, by anything that can be parried in either direction, such as crutching punches. Kind of a goofy thing. Super would have auto-corrected there. These are both nice Dudley colors, but it's kind of funny how, I don't know, how nothing a lot of Dudley's colors are. People really like the strawberries and cream Dudley, the one on the right now. Oh, the unused TC. Its one claim to fame is that it's a low only parry into a high only parry. No short stay medium kick. I feel like this pink one is the one I see the most. It's quite great. Throw that dizzy bar. Kind of a threat. Nice parry, very daring, very scary. No red parry. Wario Dudley is, I think, not in this game. I can only picture it in SF4. It's great color. SF4 has 10 colors on every outfit, but this game only has 7. Wario Dudley is so fire. Nice confirm. Oh, is it over? No. No hits at all. Oh, he didn't try to confirm it. He thought he got the confirm from the anti-air parry, but come on. Got him. He pressed. It was really good Dudley pressure. Ah, look at that. The towards medium kick TC. Towards a medium kick into another medium kick. You can get a fierce at the end too. That TC is really weird because you've got like 2 different versions of it because it can also start from stand strong. Strong forward fierce or towards forward fierce. Oh, that whiff punished the towards fierce. I thought he was going to land on the normal. Huge. It's about as big as it gets for Dudley. Oh. He could have saved the meter on that super. He shouldn't have spent it. Kind of funny. He dizzied him with something that doesn't do a ton of dizzy. Nice red. That red is very powerful versus Yang. Because he could do like high into Rekka or low into Rekka. And if you red, you only care about the Rekka. So your initial parry direction doesn't have to be right. Because there is no initial parry. Kind of a little bit of anti-Yang tech. Of course, the red parry adds difficulty. Well, I would have red parried that. I would have got it. I'm like 50-50 on that red parry. I'm not very consistent. I've hit it before. I've had it save my life before. Getting that red parry. It's made easier by the fact that basically any timing is the right time because the hits are really close together. But also by merit of that, it's possible to just do your neutral input like right as a hit is connecting. It's possible to do consistently, but it's just easy to fuck up. I've done it. Nice, back fierce. Smart. I had a couple good wins recently in Fightcade. Usually when I play Boo Haha, he has my number. But I got a 3-0 against him yesterday, or the day before or something. A couple days ago at this point, I think. I also got a good a good win series against what's his face, the Ibuki player Kyosuke or something. There's another A rank Necro player called like Necro Overlord or something like that, and I got a very nice sequence on him, but he played like he didn't really know how to fight Oro very well. He's a good Necro though. Yeah, Oro is more rewarded for parries than almost any character in the game. But it's tricky because there are a lot of characters who get rewarded for any kind of parry. Like if you're Q and you get any parry at all, you can often land a a Super 2. But only certain parries will lead to Oro's launcher. Look at that. Corner only combo. Like Dudley being cornered only. He red parried, but it was EX Rekka, so Yang could actually out Rekka his punish. He probably could have supered. You can probably just red parry the first set of EX Rekka and super. But if you do other stuff, if you try and press a button, Yang can probably get the second hit of EX Rekka before you can get your normal out. That's annoying, but it's important for characters. For a character like Yang to have stuff like that, it helps his safety a lot. Yang and Ibuki are full of stuff like that. Nice. That was beautiful. One of my favorite animations in this game is the way that Dudley's cheek drags outward when he's doing that super. Dudley's massive jowls, like, catching the wind. Very great. Very nice, effective visual. Dudley's animal costume in the SF3 was a bulldog, and I must say that's perfect. On every level, it's perfect. It's like English. It's got the jowls. You kind of feels like you're getting bulldogged when you're fighting Dudley. The animal pack was one of my favorite costume packs ever. There were some really fun ones in it, such as Octopus Hakan. They made a patch where they gave every single character an animal costume. And there's some really funny ones. Oof. Double oof. A-cho is not a jaguar, which is really hilarious. He's like a chameleon. And I think officially, I think they were asked about that. And I think officially they were like, we didn't want to double up, like have multiple people have the same animal. And they like made a jaguar outfit for like Jury or someone. And they're like, yeah, we didn't want to give a jaguar outfit to A-cho and Jury. It's like, what? Why not give it to A-cho? Not only that, but there seem to be like several wolves. Because I think Guile's a wolf, and like Ryu and Evil Ryu are both wolves too. So whatever, Capcom. You got Ken the Eagle. That's quite fun. Little Tatsunoko reference. Or some other ones that were kind of cool. I feel like there were some really goofy ones. Oof. Kami's was a fox. Very English, but they could have done a cat for. I think someone had a Tengu. Was it Goken? Goken Tengu? Goken might have just had a Tengu outfit. That wasn't that one, just as a reference to something else. Dan had a outfit that had his dad's face as a mask, and Dan's dad has a Tengu face. It's kind of a SNK gag. When in the Art of Fighting games, when what's his name? What's his name? Takuma? When Ryo and Yuri's dad is pretending to be someone else, he goes by Mr. Karate and he wears a Tengu mask. And as a gag to that, Dan Hibiki's dad has just that, like a Tengu mask as his face. That's just what his face looks like. Yeah, Makoto had a flying squirrel, which seemed to be a reference to, or maybe just a squirrel in general. It seemed to be a reference to Blaze Blue, which is kind of fun. Makoto and Blaze Blue had a couple references to Street Fighter Makoto, and then Capcom kind of referenced her back. Takuma in KOF 13 is probably my single favorite fighting game character to watch. His kit was absurdly cool. Unfortunately, when the DLC added Mr. Karate, you could not run Takuma and Mr. Karate on the same team. And even though Takuma was quite a good character, Mr. Karate utterly killed his, like, his presence. Like, only like 1 or 2 people total ran Takuma once Mr. Karate came out. And Mr. Karate was on like every other team because he was like number 2 in the game. Or number 3. Iori was probably number 1. Mr. Karate was probably number 2, but also Benimaru was worth considering as a possible. Benimaru was super strong as well. Both versions of Kyo were pretty strong. I think EX Kyo, there was like a noticeable power gap between EX Iori and Mr. Karate and EX Kyo. All 3 were strong as shit. They were the 3 DLC characters. But EX Kyo was just strong, but like still okay. And EX Iori and Mr. Karate were like absolutely busted. EX Kyo was just Ness Kyo. He had all the like Rekkas and stuff. Whereas the default Kyo for that game had like the fireball and all that. It's funny because they've got 2 very good Kyos, and it's like they can't decide like which one they want. They're both super cool. They've like put both into games several times. I think KOF 2002 had like 3 Kyos. Or 4. And Shingo's kind of a Kyo. Oh, no punish. That's the absolute safest way to get a mirror up. It's not the most effective. Worked pretty well there. Nice blocking. Could be worse. He got another mirror from all that pressure. That was also very nice blocking. Oh, this is dire. Yeah. Good old low forward. Then it mix up. I mean, it's still a mix up. You gotta go low sometimes. I think no, Vice. Vice was considered to be a top tier for a little while, and then kind of fell off. She was a popular character early on in 13. KO 13 is one of my all-time favorite fighting games. Yuri was quite fun. Pretty strong character. She had like absurdly high damage situationally. She could like kill you with one bar with the butt combo. Um, I played Shen. Shen was an early top tier that kind of fell off a little bit. In the beginning, everyone thought Shen was super strong, and he got slowly less and less play as this lifespan of the game went on. He's quite easy to play, and he has a pretty strong core mix-up. His max mode combos were pretty easy and very fun. Close C towards B, activate. Close C towards B. Hold on. Quarter circle back A, quarter circle forward A. Quarter circle forward D, quarter circle forward C. Quarter circle back A that whiffs, quarter circle forward A that hits. I haven't thought about this in a crazy long time. I could probably still do his mid-screen touch of death. Time for me to open up KOF 13 for like 2 minutes just to try like 2 Shen combos, and then close the game. He can kill you with like 3 bars in the corner. He needed 4 bars mid-screen, I think. I think for 5 bars, almost every character in the game could get a touch of death. But oftentimes they had kind of restrictive starters. Like King had a really hard time killing you because your damage wasn't super high. So if you wanted a King combo that was a touch of death, you have to start with like jump D into like far C activate or something like that. Like a really weird starter. King was quite fun, very easy. Cute combo. The taunt into the super is like score maxing. What will his rank be? A. Could be higher. I got Nest the other day. It's gonna happen. I think King from Tekken and King from KOF would be good friends. But I think King from King from Tekken and King of Dinosaurs from KOF would be even better friends. That's a match made in heaven. The long combos were hard as shit, by the way. Some of the characters in KOF 13 are like so freaking hard. Obviously like Ash, but even Elizabeth, who is like much easier in like KOF 14 or 15. It's mind-bogglingly hard in 13. She's not even particularly good in 13. Although she does have some pretty interesting tools, including a super with very good anywhere juggle. Nice punish. Ooh, dire for the Yang. Yeah. There's a lot to 13. The combo system is actually extremely freaking nuanced. I was seeing new shit all the time in that game, and I had a good understanding for the mechanics. But people would always surprise me with combos I never even imagined. It's quite fun. I wish people were still playing it. Unfortunately, the game's character variety took a huge hit once the DLC characters came out. It's funny because the balance of the game was not horrible, but people did not play the cast in that game. It felt like invariably you were seeing people play from the same pool of 5 characters. KO 14 and 15 are so much easier to play. 15 is great. 15 is really fun even for a new player. I think everyone should give KO 15 a go if they haven't. Oh, headbutt cancel. Pitch them X making. I think so. Depends on what you mean by fix. I think I remember some screwy stuff about it in the beginning, and I think they did something to make it better, but I haven't thought about that in a minute. My matches were always pretty good. I like a lot of the KOF 14 original characters. I need them to bring them back. I need Mui back. Okay. I don't know what Necro did, but I would have parried at that timing. It's the very obvious time to do it. It's like also the time that Urian would have hit like jab or something. Nice. Missed his tackle. I presume that's what the low medium kick was. I have no idea. Maybe he wanted low medium kick. Maybe he's trying to build meter. I mean, you can juggle there. Oh, that's a drop. Oh, nice punish. Nice punish. Urian has to do that. Urian's Crutch Fierce is too slow. Very well placed mirror. He probably had a Crouch Fierce there, but he just played it safe with the sweep. Overhead hit a standing Yuri and there was no juggle available, or no combo rather. Nice. Urian actually probably could have eaten the back half of that super, which is funny to think about. Because it was the mirror that ended up killing Dudley. I'm reminded that all cards from the B2 expansion have been leaked, and I'm just sitting here watching Third Strike and not looking at them. Make up parry by Urian. Did you see it? I saw it. That's an important skill in Third Strike, is recognizing what your opponent was anticipating. By that, little things like that. Parries do telegraph. They do have a tell. Telegraph's the wrong word. You can tell what they were in post. That's a really terrible thing to eat because it gives Urian another meter. If Yang successfully blocked his way out of the first one, there would have been no second one. That's a big thing with Urian. If you like fail to defend yourself, you get punished by more mirrors. No, the whole thing. And Urian couldn't punish it. What does he have to do, throw? I imagine Sandstrong works, but Sandstrong EX said bad. I don't even know if it works on Yang. And it's not easy to do on reaction like that, because most of the time people don't even do the full Rekka series. That is probably the absolute safest thing you can do after a blocked full Rekka. Nice. Not so nice. A-tier strong. Well, the overhead went over Yang. Went over Yang's head, as it were. That didn't combo. Ooh. Look at all that Dizzy just came out of nowhere. Oh no, he's cooked. What a combo. I'd have been scared to drop that. He could have just done, like, heavy spin hook. Oh. That strong just got owned. Did he time it like it was going to be a dive kick stopping midair? But Yang just did a regular jump in. Could EX Rekka punish that? That's a nice sword hack. Low strong got owned by the dive kick. Very hard to win for Necro now. EX Rekka at some random moment is going to be fatal. Or that. The threat of EX Rekka was simply too high too. Whoa. The funny little blue guy. I don't like this matchup. I like Yang's neutral options versus Oro. Poking Yang is difficult because Yang's low forward is very good against most of Oro's normals. You can like counter poke him with like low medium kick and like maybe low strong. But far strong and far forward and far roundhouse all get owned by low forward. Universal overhead's okay. Low roundhouse is okay. Ooh. You don't really have to do that much. You can kind of like, your movement is good versus Yang. It's hard for him to kind of get a mix up on you because you can just kind of like zip around. I do not like the way this Oro is playing, but this is a hard matchup in my eyes. Not having chicken in this matchup is also annoying, but your damage is high as shit. That's one thing that's kind of big versus Yang. You get a chicken combo, or not a chicken combo, but you get like a close strong into activation, and you get like anywhere from like 40% to 70%, depending on screen position and whether you use 3 stunts or 5. Three stunts is quite good. Very slept on. He parried twice. It is a 2-hit move, but Yang's second hit was too far away. Oof. Rare footage of the anti-air kick being used to anti-air. Oh, he hit the super there. Excuse me. Oh, nice. Yang's so wacky. TC here. Who doesn't TC there? He had the corpse struggle and everything. NPC behavior. Nice combo. It's funny because the super adds almost no damage to that. It's just used for the hard knockdown so you can get up the rows. Which makes Dudley's meaty a little bit trickier. And also adds the damage next hitter combo. Yang's ATR crouch hard punch is so weird. You have to do it quite late because the range on the first hit is pretty small. But Yang's hitbox itself is also very small. Nice. Oh, well, it was nice. Nice. All these parries. Yang gave him nothing to bite on. Oop, and then he died. Yang eventually gave him something to bite on. Wow, that's a hard DP. Ugh. Towards, he got the slipping jab anti-air. Light machine gun blow, light machine gun blow. Damn. Cross up dive kick. Jesus, that worked. I've landed stuff like that before. Aura players have a thing they do every now and then, where you just jump over the opponent's head and EXDP right as you land. You do it like once in a blue moon to remind your opponent you have it. But what's really funny is that you have to do like the charging midair to land and do an a flash kick motion immediately, which also means you can't double jump. Or you can, but you have to like start timing it from your double jump. I'm yawning a lot. I'm sleepy. Whoa, careful. That's a good block. The lip parry on staying short. Oh, his backdash. He landed in backdash, trying to get out of the way. Yang chased him. Backdashers often have frame 1 movement in this game. But even with the movement, sometimes you get caught. Stand strong anti-air. That is often used as an anti-air for Dudley, but not typically at that timing, I'll tell you. Beautiful. Don't even need the super on the third one. Damage is just enough, it's getting health. It is so demoralizing when you're playing against a Dudley player. And you eat like overhead, super, low, short, super. Because all that shit's unreactable. And that will just kill you. Eating 3 Dudley super combos in a row. Slipping jab again. Nice. You get the juggle here. Yep. Love that combo. One of my all-time favorites. Probably my favorite Yang combo. Ooh, looking good. Notice he was whiffing the close strong really quick. Normally you can't whiff close strong because it's, close only, and if it's close, you're not whiffing. But you can whiff it on a corpse, and a lot of close normals actually have the fastest meter build. They're designed to come out faster and recover faster than like far pokes. I'm moving in my chair. I hope it's not too noisy. Oh, it should have been back strong. Must have made my head. Ugh. Ooh, it's not gonna hit. That was a good read. Oh, I would have died there. That was a tricky cross-up. I was also toast. I was focusing my whole brain on please tell. I was like, please Necro, don't do another wake up super. Just down back or something. When he down back, then got owned. He probably straight back, then got owned. That was nice. The preemptive anti-air neutral jump normal. Big fan of. Ooh, that was tricky. He didn't have the meter for the super though. Yeah. Probably that was going to be cancelled into Yikes Rekka or something. That jump medium kick hit. I think matchup charts normally consider this a 6-4, which I find kind of funny, because their kits are really similar. But I think Yun is really genuinely supposed to win it. It's not terribly surprising since Yun is the better character. But it feels like Yang would have good counterplay to everything. Which generally he does. Oh, jump light kick. Rarely seen normal. Was it a failed dive kick? Or did he want it? He was like, air to air time. Here's my jump light kick. I think. 12 minutes. Stopped a little short. Let's see on purpose. No. The sweep into nothing. And he didn't even go for a command grab at any point. Oh, looks good. That was nice. But at least it ended up saving the meter at the end of the day too. Go to Kuma to look at for setups? I don't know. What do you want me to say? Match? Yukio Toko? Kuroda? Just watch any good Akuma player. You'll learn something. I don't know. I'm not a Akuma player, so like it's hard for me to spot when someone's like a good Akuma player for neutral or a good Akuma player for setups or stuff like that. Jiro? You could learn the Jiro Demon. That's a it takes me back thinking about Jiro and the Jiro Demon. Funny TC. Challenged. said it would finish the grab. I think it might have been. Oof. Beautiful. Give me one of them Dudley runs. So far, so good. Oof. You got the read right. Oh, the red parry on the EX machine gun blow is quite scary to go for. I went for it there. That one's not so scary. Nice. He's getting a lot of mileage out of an empty jump dive kick. Like dive kick land right in front of them kind of thing. That shit's obnoxious. I hate when people do it against me as well. You go for like the OS parry against the dive kick and then never hits you. Nice. OS parries. I saw them. Oh, 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 oh. Mitogene. Ooh, that was a bit more awkward though. Oh, he missed the confirm. Oh, but that's nice though. This is almost kill. I think he lost a hit. Down roundhouse, ducking upper, that's 3 hits. Yeah, he should have had 8. He got 7. Wonder what shit he lost. I wonder what the damage would have been like. Ooh, look at that. But not a full conversion. That was failed Shippu confirm, I think. He might have gone for a DP confirm. Is that a thing? Does that work mid-screen after a cross-up? Ken has a really funny confirm where he can do a little short stand jab DP. Quite difficult. Nice. Oh, well. I think he wanted dash into close fierce medium DP super. But he got dash into close fierce fireball. It was a nice parry though. Too far? No, he got it. I really didn't think it would work. Okay, EX Fireball, Shippu at this point. Oh, it's getting scary. Is he dead? No. What a scary moment. The initial jump was clutch. Ironically, Dudley's machine gun blow actually does next to no chip. Only 2 of the total hits 2 chip, I think. It does not do a lot. I think I'm actually too sleepy to look at the new cards. I should have some time before work tomorrow because I don't actually have to start prepping for work until 4:30. And if I go to bed shortly, I'll be going to bed at 3 a.m. right now. And I doubt I'll sleep for 13 hours. Nice. Oh, that was what a whiff punish. I feel nice when I can whiff punish that normal with like medium kick. He whiff punished it with ducking super. brutal. Dudley was like, let me win real quick. Then he died. It was all very telegraphed. Oh, that was nice too, though. Dead? Alive. Who doesn't meet EX Firewall there? Probably only 1 or 2 matches left. I gotta grease this chair. You know what third strike's missing? Drive rush. Drive rush and neutral. It's got everything else. It's just missing drive rush. That is such an obnoxious anti-air. Looks good. Only for Shotos. What about Makoto? Sometimes I'm playing a Ryu and I'm just astonished at how fast he can like block after dashing in. It's scary. It seems like Kem would just walk into normals here. Oh, 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 oh. I occasionally get that parry, but I'm rarely ready for the follow-up. That was quite pretty. This Ken player's killing it. They must be that Ken. One parry only. Though they can do a lot of mean things to you if you're just trying to jump in and parry his attacks. Like stuff like that, yeah. But earlier we saw him do like anti-air a single button into let you land and throw you immediately. Which fucks with people who have to parry multiple things before landing. The way this can challenge is very powerful. He ain't passive. He won't let you push your mix up. Nice. Wake up, TC. Okay. Final round for realsies. And then I go either sleep or do a video. That's nice. Caught him. Oh, it was such a nice confirm after such a nice meaty. A third one. A third one. Oh. Make it backdash. Oh, he committed. I thought it was going to be something fancy, but the fanciness was dying. Alright, I'm going to bed for realsies. Thanks for hanging out, everyone.